There we go. We're up.
Cool. Welcome everybody to Slap Judgment. That's the name, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm really proud of you. Did you come up with that on, or did Fatal give it to you?
I came up with that on my own, but I didn't actually know the show Snap Judgment beforehand. I just looked up NPR programs and went from there.
No, I do that every week. I know a few, but I need the reminder.
Yeah, no, but I came up with it.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I see what the pictures are. I just saw butter and immediately thought of food, and thought like, oh, the pictures from last week are there. And then I kept looking and was like, okay, definitely not.
Yeah, so I had a guess who the starters would be. Was that dude that pops in? It was dude. Hi, dude.
Me?
Yep. You're kind of quiet. Say one more thing.
Hello, test 1 2.
Yeah, you're less quality than normal, but it might be because you're on your other computer or something. I don't know.
I'm on my desktop, so you have to like.
Yeah. You sound fine.
Dude, we're not live yet, so you should say all the horrific things that you say as soon as we go offline.
Type Pro's the worst game ever made, and I'm annoyed that I have to be around for it again.
Yeah, we could tell that one.
Joke's on you, we're live. You're busted, mister.
Oh no!
Now everyone will know the truth.
Hey, is it logging me in? Oh my god.
Yeah, no, but you just sound a little more ambient than normal, you know?
Oh, we're starting.
Yeah, that'd do it.
It was also 3-on-3, so probably not.
We're trying to start, and it's I'm not in. Like, I'm considering servers.
So the question of the week this week.
There is no joint game.
Oh,
yeah. The question of the week this week is: could you beat the most famous person with your name in a fight? Specifically your first name, but I didn't know the first names, such didn't want to dox Butter. So I just thought, could Butter beat the most famous Butter? I can't believe it's not Butter in a fight. Could Darth beat
No. See, can we say that the most famous Butter is Butterbean, the famous boxer, so that Butter gets his ass kicked?
Yeah, it's way better.
I have to get a picture. I have to get a new picture for that one real quick.
Butterbean, please do it.
New group, by the way. Leave the old one. Join the new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was? Okay, so what am I supposed to get?
I just want to say, for the record, that I would kick Patrick Stewart's ass.
I don't think you would.
He's like 80. Hold on, I gotta look it up. I meant to the first time this question. He's 78 years old. I absolutely could beat his butt. I couldn't in his prime, absolutely.
Let me know if we're starting. By the way, I'm downloading a picture of Butterbean right now.
Okay, I just voted in the poll. Hold on, I gotta make it and stuff.
Pick for the most famous. Did you go with John or Jonathan?
I didn't go with any for you. You can do whatever you feel is what you go by.
I feel like John is cheating and just opens yourself up to like everything.
Everyone just watch me download right now.
Technically my name.
Do you spell John with an H or no H? If you John it.
Just Jon.
Okay, well that narrows it down a bit. There is John Jones, the UFC fighter. He's probably not. John Stewart's probably the most famous Jon that I can think of. And he's like 5'5", so you have a chance.
Yeah, he's pretty short. I'd have the reach on him.
All right, so
yeah, and I don't know.
Butter is definitely a loss to Mr. Butterbean here.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh crap! We're in a game. Whoops.
Yes, game started right now. 3, 2, 1.
I think Darth would lose to Darth Vader. I'm gonna be honest.
Why is Chrome so loud? Ah. Need to whip out the good old volume slider.
Yeah, I got.
By big money.
I didn't get in the spectators right away, so it launched without me, and yeah, I missed about however long that was. Hope that wasn't important. So
There were 3 caps.
Wait, they're actually using the test servers? I thought they actually picked servers.
Nope, they use test servers now. What?
Well,
Oh.
all right,
Alright, GG.
They knew that you went in, so they were like, well.
I think we were on the wrong page there. Go back there. So Darth Vader versus Darth. They're giving that one to Darth Vader, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
Megatron.
Wait,
Grant, do you want to share your thing that you learned?
What thing did I learn?
oh my
The
god!
thing you told me, you came in like 2 minutes before we went live and you said, I just learned something horrific.
Oh, I learned that I went to I was doing my insider analysis by screaming with the team. And at the end, I went to go talk to everyone because I wasn't actually in the voice chat. And Darth let me know on the unfortunate information that he's actually watched all of our streams back. So that's scary.
Darth is our #1 fan.
Yeah,
I need to text
Darth is our
him.
favorite player for the team. I think he's got a good shot at MVP this week.
He has a bit of an uphill battle, but if he watches the how to play thing and learns some tips and tricks, get his way in there.
We have one viewer actually right now. It's Sorry. Hey, Sorry, how's it going?
Hi, sorry. Here's the question of the day or the week poll. If you want to vote, I like the discussion factor, but if you don't want to dox yourself, that's fine. We're all just doxing ourselves.
Yeah, could you beat the board game Sorry in a fight?
Yeah, tough to say.
Sorry is we confirmed this, dude. Sorry isn't the one with the popper in the middle. Popper's Trouble. Sorry is the one with like the pawn pieces, right?
I told you that already.
Yeah, I'm just confirming.
Yeah.
It's been a couple days, so I already forgot that piece of information.
Did you like not play Sorry as a kid?
No, I did, but I make like Trouble and Sorry. I've kind of like
couldn't remember.
merged into one game in my head.
I don't remember. I remember like the format. I remember the gist of Trouble, but like what makes you push the thing?
That's just rolling. That's how you roll the die.
Yeah, how you move.
Okay. Sorry's fun. I feel like that's like an underrated game. Like for all ages. Like I'd be down to play some Sorry right now.
Is there any
It's a
strategy
game where
Sorry?
no, it's literally you're at the mercy of the die. That's it. And
Well,
if you
actually-
land on someone, you get to send it back to the beginning and go, sorry!
Okay, so we're actually
But there's at least some degree where you get to choose which person to move. So there's like something to it.
we are no longer
But it's-
streaming this
it's
game.
like-
We're playing Sorry. We gotta find a website
There's-
to play Sorry on.
It's like a minor step above Snakes and Ladders, where Snakes and Ladders has zero strategy. You're at the mercy of what you roll, and that's it.
Legion has to take that Trouble is better than Sorry.
I don't remember Trouble well enough. Hold on, I gotta look this up. I also need to text Nick back because I keep forgetting.
Points because it has the stupid commercial with the girl going, sorry!
I don't think I ever
Yes,
saw the
nice.
Sorry commercial. An update to anyone who actually cares about the game. Apparently, someone lagged out, and
Someone left, and then Lionel Messi said, I'm gonna go move to a different building, so now you're waiting on him. And I love Tag Pro.
so Darth Vader wins. Megatron. I assume the more famous Megatron is Megatron and not Calvin Johnson.
Either way, they're probably beating anyone playing Tag Pro's ass.
Megatron would just, like, smush him. It just, with a finger.
Yeah,
instead.
the football player. But what would the robot do?
Hey!
Yeah. And I think the most famous Easy is the Easy Twitch emote because I couldn't think of anything else that fit for this one.
Your mom.
All right,
I love the double as you thought of it.
this is now a featuring
The
Groy.
double was me deciding which of your moms to pick. Like it was just, I decided to pick Grant's mom because I thought dude's mom was probably watching.
Koiz has been removed from the featuring label because he insulted me and my family.
The fucking stream chat literally says to insult me. So I feel like the least I.
Well,
could do.
that's the rules.
You actually removed it? Oh my god.
Wait, did I remove it? Oh, yeah, I removed it on the
Yeah.
stream. No, I thought you meant the stream rules. No, the stream rules have not changed, to my knowledge.
I don't see them anymore, but maybe it's because it knows I've been here.
Yeah, those are them rules. Them's the rules. That's what I was going for. Them's the rules.
Those are them rules. Isn't that what-
Yes, approximately. Yeah, so I think Butter loses to Butterbean, then yeah, I don't think anyone wins except for maybe against a Twitch emote. Although it's banned in several channels because it features the racist frog from.
Oh, is that
protests.
the one? The one
Yeah, that's Pepe the frog.
I feel like that's not accurate. Sorry. She said I'm not going to dox anybody here, but she said there are no famous people with her first name.
Someone wrote a famous book for kids who is pretty famous. Not kids, but like young adults. There's a pretty famous young adult author who shares her name, right?
Yeah, Sorry's first name is JK.
Yeah, JK. Jowling, cowling, rowling.
Famous Jonathans isn't like the most famous Jonathan I can think of is Jonathan Taves, the hockey player, and he'd obviously kick my ass.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me Google famous Jonathan.
I googled it and I spelled your name.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Bring it, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I'll hook you up.
Apparently, J.K. Simmons' name is actually Jonathan. So, him.
I lose.
Oh, what about one of the Property Brothers? That's a Jonathan.
What now?
You know the Property Brothers?
On the HGTV show, where like one of them's a designer and one of them's a decorator. Is that what the combo is?
I think one of them is like a builder or
Yeah,
something.
when I said designer, I meant like architect. I don't know why designer was the first one that popped in my head.
Famous novelist and satirist Jonathan Swift.
I think his name is actually Jonathan. Yeah, he'd probably beat me up. He's a pretty big guy.
Oh, Jonathan Van Ness from Queer Eye. He could probably beat you up, honestly. I feel like he's got, like...
Wait, which one is that?
The one with the long hair and the beard. The gayest one.
Oh yeah, the extra one? The one that's super fucking extra?
If you mean that in a bad way, I will not accept it. If you mean it in a neutral way, I will accept it.
Oh, so yeah,
I
sorry.
mean, in a fine way. I'm just saying, he's pretty extra.
Sorry has
He is
debunked my
pretty-
myth because the author, who I thought spells her name poorly. So, not her apparently.
Update:
Wait,
Oilers
who-
and Predators are in overtime with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left.
I saw the post about the Senators fan today, dude, and that made me kind of sad.
It was funny, and my favorite part of it, he's like, "We're just constantly in a rebuild," and I'm like, "Bitch, don't even talk to me."
I was trying to find most famous people with Sari's name, and I googled best name and something else that was completely not related to how famous someone was. Just like, who's the best person?
Chat open is.
Yeah,
To dox her name?
I first Googled, like... I at first Googled, like, her name.
Oh, wait,
Just plus
hold
the
up.
word name. Like, that didn't help me.
I'd like to shout out to my our best MVP, Butter, for posting our straw poll in the group chat while everyone waits.
Oh, yes.
I was gonna yell at you to do it, but then I saw Butter making the
forgot,
play.
yeah.
Making the play. You should might as well just link the MVP poll right now anyway.
That's my new favorite thing, is when they get swept to link the MVP poll after their team is all left. So that the winning team's like, oh cool, MVP vote. It's just all Butter. It's great.
People with Sari's name. No, I don't want with an F.
There aren't any that I like recognize as people.
I Google it like, sorry, I Google your name with the 2 letters, and they give me back the 1 letter, which is annoying. I don't care about the
Which is
1 letter
weird,
people.
because I've never even seen that.
Yeah.
That seems way less common. That happened to me too.
Wait, with what letter? You talking about with an F or
An F,
PH?
with an F instead of a PH.
Who does that?
Apparently Google. I don't actually know.
Dumb.
God, I just tried to spell the word famous with a PH. Thanks, guys.
Okay, here we go. Shirley St. Stephanie, Virgin and Martyr in Amalfi, Italy, honored September 18th. This is the most famous Stephanie.
Oh, we have so many votes this week. I'm so excited. I'm gonna post.
Are we
it.
allowed to say Sari's name?
I just doxed her anyway, so.
Okay, what about
Whoops.
the author of the Twilight novels? Hello.
No, it's spelled. We already
You
talked about
just
that
know
one.
I'm talking
She spells it with 2 E's instead.
Huh?
Yeah, Stephenie.
Stephanie.
Oh, okay.
Stephen E. Curry.
Okay, I gotcha.
Also, I hope one of you has like the group page up, so I know when I should be going back to that, because I have no sounds enabled
I
right now.
pulled it up when
It's
you
fine.
said Butter posted the link, but then no one was discussing it, so I closed it again. Not like closed it, but
Yeah, I think Sari has a chance versus all these people I'm finding here.
Oh, they're starting. They launched. I want to keep watching hockey. Also, the Final Fantasy 14 server is going to maintenance in like 2 hours. Can this please hurry the fuck up? Holy
This
shit.
is a sign they should play something else besides Final Fantasy 14.
Why?
So I never got the chance to bring this up when we discussed this question in chat. But people were way overrating how famous sports people are, I think. Like Spiller said something about like, oh, do you think Patrick Mahomes is more famous? And no, he's not even close to more famous than Patrick Stewart.
The game's literally
It's just
going.
that
Oh
we're
my
all
god.
sports people. Yeah.
I looked up try to find like Google Trends just to like see if I could prove that. But Mahomes had more than Stewart, but that's more of a recency bias kind of thing.
But
Obviously, like especially worldwide,
and
more people.
You're
gonna
way
know
more
Stewart.
likely to Google an athlete just in general because you
Yeah.
might want their stats or whatever.
Yeah.
You're not going to Google a random actor, I feel like, as often.
By far, Stewart's more famous than Mahomes. Mahomes only been like a person for like a year now too, well, even less than that. I'm not counting like his college time, but like and on a
I don't
national
even know
level,
what sport he plays.
he is the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's the guy that I told you sounded like a Muppet, you know, the Kermit the Frog guy.
Oh yeah,
it's him.
I'm glad to see that Wormy
Yeah, and I
haven't
think
evolved.
that's what I was trying to say with
Wait for the boost
Clay
forever.
thing, is I haven't heard of one of the Clays, but I'm an NFL fan and not a country fan.
You guys managed to both talk over each other there, so I had no clue what either of you said.
Oh my bad, I thought dude was done. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm getting some weird lag or something.
I just said that I'm glad to see that Wormy strats still haven't evolved past wait for the boost or a bomb to spawn, otherwise you do nothing.
You just gotta run in really quick. It's like a boost, but if you just run from the top right straight down, it's like getting boosted. Don't worry about it.
Dude, we
That's
rewatched.
pretty easy. Surely he planned it.
Dude, we rewatched our playoff game in which I was Fatal's O partner a couple days ago.
Oh my god!
I feel less bad about how I played than I did.
I told you played quite well, but you wouldn't listen to me.
Okay, let's not get that far. Let's not go that far.
You did. You were fine.
All I wanted was I played like a god.
I was set up for failure in the sense that I was never going to be happy with how I played because I was by far the worst person on that team in the role I was playing.
Yeah.
And so like no matter what happened, I was going to be the reason, even if it's not like my fault per se.
Good pops.
You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
You threw blocks and stuff, and like played OD, which is what we kind of needed.
Yeah, that was more of upon rewatching. Like I was like, yeah, I did.
We're 2 minutes into the game, and I realized my poster is inaccurate. Big Money's here, so Darth isn't even playing right now. So could Big Money beat the most famous, biggest Money?
Did you
did
you cap in that game, Koiz? I don't remember if you did.
Three
you
times.
did. At least.
Yeah, I had like 3, I think.
I think I also had 3.
I know you're watching. How many caps did Krosky have?
I also had 3 caps that game.
Yeah, well.
I think I had like 1 or 2.
That was the game, dude, where I did the Wormy elbow boost that split after you explicitly being told not to do the boost.
But you know who split them apart? Me.
I think they kind of set up. That was the same game where Skinny like missed the flag on a grab and let Fatal cap.
Oh yeah,
we probably should have lost the Wormy game, but Skinny was like, "Here, have a cap." Or stop a cap.
I think we won by a couple.
We ended up winning by a lot, but it was kind of like a lot toward the end though. Like it was close for most of it, and then we got like 3 caps with like 2 minutes left or something.
It was great. Those are fun games. I enjoyed those ones.
Constriction is a bad map.
Agreed.
It's okay. Well, chasing on it's weird because it's just basically like, hey, cover 2 lanes and hope you guess right.
I like Constriction. I'm bad at Constriction though. That's my take.
I both dislike it and I'm bad at it. So.
No angles.
Easy has no angles. It's twice easy. One day he'll get underneath that boost. Oh no, he missed. Okay, take 2. There we go.
So this is
He's done it.
Now is a good time to bring up that Sorry last week thought the best card was a potato, which means she's wrong.
Yeah.
Dude was
her excuse was because a potato could be subbed in for noodles or pasta anywhere you wanted. So, like, that's stupid.
Legion wants to know if he could beat up a 40-year-old, 5'7" politician. Probably.
Who said that?
Legion.
Oh.
Legia Boom.
Could Legion beat the entire Legion of Boom?
Probably not.
Probably. Have you seen Legion? He's buff.
Now.
Yeah.
So.
They're all actually hurt.
Questionable bombs.
Nice.
Noah's winning 7-4, but we've gotten we have no names, so we can't really discuss that very well. The Twitter poll, I think Yes won like 60%, maybe? Let me check.
See, the thing is, like, I don't overestimate my own strength. I know I can basically just, like, I guess a normal person, I'd probably be just like 50-50 in general against a rando, just because of my size and nothing else.
Yeah,
you'd win the intimidation battle. Like, I feel like you'd win the fight in terms of people
until they
fight
see my face.
like shit.
Until they see my face and realize I look like a 12-year-old. That lowers the intimidation battle.
Wear a balaclava or some shit. You're fine.
Yeah, I don't think I could beat many people in a fight, but I mean, the most famous Patrick is 78 years old, so I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, I have Grant Hill.
Patrick Stewart the most famous? I guess he is, because I can't think of anyone else other than Patrick
Yeah,
Stewart.
I looked it up, or I didn't. I looked it up, and I'm trying to remember who else there was. I'll look it up again. You do Patrick Henry if you do dead people, but I tried to keep it to alive people because that's more interesting.
The main thing
dead people, when you pick like their prime, but okay, why aren't we picking Patrick Stewart's prime?
Yeah. The main thing I learned from this.
Oh, nice boost!
Sacco's kind of in the way. I think I go first names. I don't think you can throw last names.
I know. Yeah, it is first names. Okay, let's see. Patrick Swayze, but he's also dead. Patrick Dempsey.
Patrick Swayze's dead? What?
Yes.
He's been dead for a
He died,
while.
like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, like 10 years ago.
Why would I follow Patrick Swayze before, like 4 years ago?
Oh, that reminds me. I'm pretty sure Alvin's not going to be listening to this. Next time Alvin's on a plane, I think we should try to convince him someone died. It has to be someone real small so that he won't like look into it. The best one I came up with yesterday, but I didn't have time to share, was Bob Barker.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a good one.
That's actually a running joke in the drum corps community, because everyone's usually without phones for part of the season when they do team building stuff, and the running joke with the vets is always, did you know Bob Barker died? And that's just try to convince people that happened. That's like a recurring thing. So you just copy that.
Okay, well, I didn't know that. But
what
yeah,
a typical game of Wormy.
We're at 58% yes, 34% no, 8% draw on the Twitter poll that got, 160,000 votes. You know that guy is one of the guys from the podcast, right, Grant?
Yeah, was it Jason that posted that?
Yeah, the most of the most southern one.
The main thing I learned from this whole thing is that there's not a lot of famous people, just in general, because I'm like, oh, there's gotta be a lot of famous people named Grant or whatever else, and I'm like, no, there's like 2 that people would be like in contention.
So I said Grant Imahara is kind of famous, but I feel like no.
I could probably take Grant Imahara.
Certainly not.
Good. Wasn't he like in the army and shit? I feel like you'd lose.
I don't know.
I don't think so. He doesn't give me an army vibe at all.
It might have been an army vibe in like the go to the army and build robots for them kind of way. I don't know if it was like.
I still think he'd kick your ass.
Yeah.
He's 5'7", so you've got a pretty big.
I have a foot on him.
Yeah, I've got no army.
That's not bad. That's
Yeah.
Mythbusters.
Yeah, the best I think I have is Grant Hill, and Grant Hill will kick my ass.
The army with Mythbusters?
Wait, dude, can you elaborate on Koi's question, please?
What did Koi say? I zoned out and didn't
Koi's
listen
asked
to
if you confuse Mythbusters with the army.
Maybe.
Very similar experiences.
They're more or less the same.
Yep. Hey, Blue Team, do you want to grab? There
Easy.
you go.
Yeah, just pull. There's no one near
You
you.
took too long. Now you're dead, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Hold on.
He's fine. Just gotta bomb and hope Yes misses. Okay, 2 for 2.
Yes, miss.
Nice pick by Big Money, but you gotta go.
Remember
bigger
the time in season 6 Yiz played D in majors with grief seeds?
Is that season 6? Yes, it was. What team was that?
Yeah.
The Dice.
That was Knights of Camelot because they
Knights of Camelot.
drafted Train.
Because they're so bad. They're the trash team.
And Train like couldn't play on over half the servers, which is why Yiz played most of the time.
I miss the Jazz Cigarettes boy. It's been a while since I've seen Train.
For the longest time, I didn't know that Jazz Cigarettes meant weed, and I thought it was just like a cool thing, like people who play jazz smoke cigarettes and stuff.
I mean, that's probably true.
Cool. And then it turned out it was weed.
Good solo there by Megatron.
It was a sin.
This is a Christian stream, so I'm glad we were
Job,
clear
Butter.
with that.
Did you turn?
Butter really sparked himself there. He showed him what's what.
What were you asking, Kois?
Did you turn the stream on for Jesus audiences only?
Yeah, if you are too mature, you're not allowed to watch this. If you haven't been saved, we actually check your baptism records before you come on the stream.
Yep.
Baptism
I have been
records.
baptized, so we're good.
Nice snipe.
Yeah.
That was nice. That's
So,
the
go.
Easy snipes and then hit that one.
Yeah, second hit. He's the one there. So.
Uh-oh.
I think they should have the Eagle. Yes is carrying, but he doesn't have the turn.
Oh.
Watch the bomb though. They can do tricky
Stacko
things with the bomb.
needed to be, I don't know, not there.
Okay.
Like, I feel like Stacko could have picked up Yes's slack,
Uh-oh.
but he did not.
Okay, there you go. We're gonna be 1-0.
That is an MVP snipe right there.
Yeah. I would say Darth would. I think Darth would have played an MVP half here, but he wasn't in, unfortunately. So
He got big benched.
I think it's pretty
Can't be
obvious.
MVP from the bench.
Yeah, 18-5. You know, what more can you ask for?
Oh, I want to read you guys this story. Do you want it verbatim, or do you want the cliff notes of this insane r/relationship advice tweet I saw earlier? Well,
I vote summary, not the full thing.
Okay,
Give
it's
us-
not super long, but that's fair. So this girl for Valentine's Day, she's a huge Friends fan. Okay, like the show. And her boyfriend, who she has been dating for about 4 months. Okay. Says like, okay, I got like a Friends related thing for Valentine's Day. And so she's like, okay, that's not super romantic, but whatever. And so she goes to his house, gives him like a bag of chocolates, a nice tie that he liked, and stuff, and stuff. And the boyfriend says, "Happy Valentine's Day," holding his hand out. And it takes her a second, and it turns out the tip of his index finger was gone. And she says, what? And he says, okay, I guess you're not that big of a fan. And he points out to her that whoever played Chandler, I forget his name at this moment, had like an accident before the show and is missing the tip of his index finger. And the dude literally cut off his index finger as a Valentine's gift.
What the fuck?
How romantic.
Fucking thing. Oh my god, it's so great. Oh my god.
I don't believe
the best part is
that
if you
can't
go
be
to the
real.
post. I hope not.
I hope
If you
it's
go to the
not, but at
post,
the same time,
he's
who
like-
makes that up?
Yeah, like how do you come up with that shit? Oh my
How
god.
could a lie that big?
If you go to the post, there's just like a ton of comments where she's like, well, there's been no red flags. It's like, this one's big enough. You don't need to worry about if there are others. This one's enough.
He cut his finger off.
Oh my
Tip of it. That's weird.
Yeah. 4 months too. Not that it's like okay if you've been dating for like 5 years. It's still really fucking insane.
But this is still basically a rando. Like after 4 months.
Yeah, oh my god.
I need like a relationship odds tracker, like odds of make the relationship like converting to something over time.
Just use random.org.
No, but like if you're 4 months into a relationship, are you more or less likely?
Oh, big money! Don't do that.
Okay, write it to
goodness.
people.
Easy's still alive somehow.
Easdiff, who can I only assume is Asdiff, says Michael Jackson is dead, so easy win. But Michael Jordan isn't, says Legion. And Easdiff says, I'd fuck Michael Jordan up. I'm not sure how much I agree with that one.
Who's got that?
I mean, Asif probably has like a switchblade hidden somewhere, so just whip that shit out.
I assume this is like Thunderdome,
Big play by Megatron, that was incredible.
2 men enter, 1 man leave kind of thing.
Yeah, except it was like 3 men and he fucked them up.
Sorry wants to know if your channel is not set to tag pro.
Probably
Excellent.
not. Why would I say it's a tag bro? To be on the front page of the tag bro. Oh, I forgot to post this on the Discord. I probably should do that. I'll do that now.
We have like more viewers than last week. I think dude's just our main draw.
Yeah, my parents watch when I'm streaming. Duh.
PK's watching. Hi, PK. And Goober, maybe? Someone named Goober with numbers after
Isn't
their
Goober
name.
like
That seems
on
awful. Is
on
Goober still
Butter's
on
team or whatever? Turn Easy did not. You can do it easy. Why is he fire cape?
Saka's zooming around the map for the solo here.
Like, what is the name fire cape? I feel like someone explained this to me, but I completely forgot.
It's a worm reference.
Yeah, it's a worm reference.
I think it's actually a new record in how long it's taken for me to make a worm name drop in the middle of a stream.
I googled fire cape and it appears to be a RuneScape thing.
How would you hit that bomb? Big money, no!
The real question is,
Honestly,
how did
surprised it's
Megatron not do the JJ pool, just hit between the spikes on the corner and move there? That was the perfect
Because
opportunity.
he's not as good as JJ Poole, obviously.
Whenever I play neutral flag, especially in like Cloud, where like you have a chance to kill yourself against a wall of spikes, I always let fate, like I always run out the corner and let fate decide whether or not I should die. And like if I hit the corner, so be it. Okay, I'll take it out after that. I'm not gonna spike.
Jesus taking the wheel.
Mm-hmm. Hallelujah.
Jesus
what I
wouldn't know
really
how to
fucking
drive.
hate?
He was in the olden days, man.
I think I should have quality options, right? You're not stuck on 1080. Oh, I am 1080p only. As if literally can't handle my stream. I am not qualified enough to have anything else.
This is high quality tag, bro. Return. Force it.
What I'll do is I'll just, for second half, I'll just lower my quality to like 166p so Asif can watch.
Our stream question of the week should have been, what body part can you cut off and is the most romantic?
Yeah, what is the most romantic body part to cut off?
Obviously.
I only heard you say obviously, dude. What was your
I
answer?
said the heart.
I like to cut off the heart.
I'm gonna cut off my heart. 1 sec.
Alright, this is a chance. Just bump.
Just
No, not
block.
like that! Not like that! Not like that! I was hoping that big money wouldn't stand in the way of the boost block.
Hav's in here. Have, unmute yourself. Join the party. Okay. Have wants to know if you should watch our stream or finish watching Brokeback Mountain, and he wants me to ask you what you would do. Just say join the stream.
Yeah, I join the stream. You can watch movies later. That's not a problem.
I mean, literally, Grant is doing this and not watching movies, and Grant only ever watches movies, so I feel like that's your answer.
I haven't watched a movie in a hot minute. Mainly because dude just ignores me whenever I ask now, so I just do nothing instead.
I 100%. I 100%.
This is a one. As is here.
As a dog, you know how like the memes about like dogs doing nothing, just waiting for you to get home.
Yeah.
That's Grant, but with movies and dude. It's about to be tied, right?
Yep. Actually.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oh my god.
Never mind. Am I right?
Oh my god, he could have just walked that in too. That's the funniest part. Is like, I mean, it didn't matter because he capped. But
Those were some good blocks and a good little. I don't know if it was a juke as much as just running under the defender there, but that was cute by whoever just.
So they're now
ASAP.
losing by 1 question mark.
Yeah.
Wreck the
1-0 1-0 first half for us.
A collapse of epic proportions.
Yeah, not great. Some balls in the group. Surely it's Havmad getting ready to join the commentary group.
For Asdiv.
No, I don't care if Asdiv comes.
I don't even know what half sounds like. This could be exciting.
Yeah, I feel like... Oh, he's unmuted.
He's unmuted. I saw that.
They still play Wormy in season, like, whatever this is?
Never mind.
Seriously, right?
I do know what half sounds like. I just didn't know that was half's voice. Like, that was stowed away somewhere.
Is Luke Moo, as it turns out.
Nah.
Return, boys!
I was on the same team as Luke Moo.
Yay!
So,
Game!
like, not me.
You kind of sound like Luke Moo.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not off base there.
Have you ever heard Rexer? He sounds exactly like Luke Moo.
I have not. I don't even know who that is.
That's not a real person.
Is this just fucking game 1?
Yes! Tango's the worst, and people
How
still take
late
6
was
years.
the start time?
Well, they started playing.
It was half hour ago, but then it took a while, and then someone lagged out, so they waited like 10 minutes for them to come back.
Oh, fuck that. You couldn't do that back in the day. That's why back in the day is better.
The weirdest non-back in the day thing,
That was...
that they do is just play on private Discord servers. Like, I feel like you could just cheat so easy.
Yeah, I know for a fact that Asdiv would definitely be in someone's private Discord server, just like giving them pop times.
Not even. You know who actually did fucking do that to me in season 3 was your boy Swingman, and I didn't learn about it until years later. I wanted to fucking take away his Super Bowl for it.
The Super Bowl?
That does...
I didn't know Swingman won a Super Bowl.
Swingman is Tom Brady.
Confirmed. Well, he's a Purdue grad, isn't he? So he's probably Drew Brees. He only has one.
Yeah, that's true.
Dogs.
You went to Purdue?
I'm pretty sure.
Also, Swingman is not a Purdue grad at all. He went to like... Oh, he might have gone there.
Yeah, I was gonna
grad,
say.
For grad school, I'm pretty
He
sure.
went to UC Davis.
I think his grad school is Purdue, though.
Get the boost away,
He might
butter.
not have graduated then.
Tie game again. Wow.
I was on his
This
team
has been
in season
quite the
5.
game.
Yeah.
Nice game commentary, dude.
This is spicy.
This is the most like caps ever scored in a Wormy half, I think.
That's not true. I remember when Wormy first got introduced, some teams did not know what to do, and it was a massacre.
They were probably the same people that said, "Oh, Wormy is so similar to Reflex 2." You know, I can't believe you had it both at the same time.
People, I want you all to know that Grant's favorite map is Reflex 2
That's a
and
lot of
Holy
the-
Sea.
uh,
How
Holy-
retarded is
yeah.
that guy?
Reflex 2 is my second favorite map.
In LTP, where they made everyone play Reflex 2, this was like less than a year ago.
Ew.
Reflex 2 is my second favorite map, and it is so good.
Hurricane's better.
Does that make Holy See your favorite?
Alright, dude's being removed. Yeah, Holy's my favorite. Dude's being removed from the featuring, and this is now Grant.
Is it just gonna be Grant now?
Well, it's going.
We have
We have two backups. This is like when the Tigers broadcast booth got in a fight and they just cut them both.
God. Yep.
Wait, explain?
True.
Kois has it.
I read a good article about that. It was it started over like a chair. Like one of them wanted the chair and the other one wanted the chair, and then it went like passive aggressive and then escalated.
The Detroit Tigers, I assume.
Yeah, their announcers got in a fight after the game, like a physical altercation. They don't share the same first name, so it's not really relevant to our stream. But
Okay. Nice.
Oh no!
Oh, the bomb almost worked. It was a little too late.
Yeah, because it affected Messi too.
Shout out to
Close.
Lionel, who was my teammate for like 3 seconds.
Hold on.
Can
This is
this
the
not
point
go
of
to
the game where
overtime?
we
You're
go to
seriously gonna
overtime
eat the
every-
maintenance time. I'm not gonna get to play at all. This is the worst.
Yeah, this is the part of the stream where we say they play overtime all the time, and then they just
Ew, no overtime.
He learned
If you
that
know,
from
just-
Grant on his.
Listen.
He probably watched our stream, Kois.
Yep.
Or watched our
I
rabbit
mean, who
room.
didn't watch that stream this week? Really?
Watched the rabbit room where we watched the game.
Are either of these teams good?
No.
The other
Actually, I
team
have
might
no
be.
idea about the other team.
Our team is very much not making playoffs. I think they have 2 wins on the season, and they came in the first and second weeks, or maybe
They
just the first
started
week,
off
right?
with a sweep of the team everyone was supposed to be thought was supposed to be the best, and then it went so down.
Then
Okay, here we
Epiphany
go.
had to play majors, and they were.
12 seconds easy.
Hmm.
Is he gonna just snake
All right.
boost and hope?
Hey,
Outside. He's
just
going.
hit a bomb! No, you screwed it! Hit a bomb!
That's it.
No.
Rip.
Well, they have lost at least 3 consecutive games in the last minute.
Yeah.
Because the last week, both times we were saying like, "Oh, they always go to overtime," and then
In the last
Yeah,
minute,
we commentators cursed him.
we've done it 3 times in a row. It's actually kind of impressive, really.
Big time collapsers. They're just.
Next time we need to say they always blow it, and then they'll win. Surely.
Well, it's just
The
true.
butter though, 11-4. Woof.
This would be a much better game without power-ups.
What the hell is Joji?
You don't know who Joji is?
Filthy Frank?
I know who Filthy Frank is.
Oh, the map, my bad. I was checking the stream real quick.
So I was just talking to herself in our stream.
Yeah, well,
Is she?
all the
I'm
people
sorry,
that were
sorry,
talking
I
in the stream
ignored
moved to actually just watch the game and talk on the stream, except for Legion. Legion didn't do it either.
The Legion appears to have left us.
What's
I
my
would have fucking stayed if you didn't have the settings at like max fuck Asdiv's computer settings, Grant. Damn.
Well, see, I forgot that I forgot that when you're not like a real person, they don't give you quality options. And, like,
Yeah,
a certain number of viewers. I thought the limit would be about 6. I thought at 6 viewers it'd give me the quality options, but it turns out it wasn't quite enough.
Rip.
You're not pretty high for a bit, didn't you? What's up?
Have you considered like computer?
Buying a new computer. What's up?
Have you considered buying a new computer?
Kinda, but on the other hand, like, who would I be if I got a new computer just for fucking gaming?
You'd be Grant, probably.
You'd be
Yeah.
many people?
That part of my life's over, boys. I've transitioned into solely bunny hopping.
Okay.
But it's
Did you
so
know there-
fucking annoying.
Did you know there are world championships of trouble?
Really?
No. I did
Yep.
The board game?
Yeah.
What?
It's held biannually in the Isle of Wight over 2 days.
I thought you said the Iowa of Light. I'm like, wow, that's not surprising.
The Iowa of Wight is just Iowa.
I am. This is now a
Bruce,
Steve King
almost.
sponsored stream.
Wait, did they bench Butter?
They did, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What did this have?
They mentioned from
Turn off
Darth.
the stream.
Yeah.
I'm literally playing Final Fantasy 14 right now. I don't even give a shit.
I mean, it probably wouldn't make a difference if you did, as long as you just stay in here and keep talking.
I'm just gonna like
Also,
glance over
I've
and make.
never seen this map before.
What'd you say,
I've
Quay?
never seen this map before. I'm excited.
I've played it a couple times, including.
You're an active Tag Pro mod, Kois.
No. Koi
Yep.
just has good instincts.
I am all of those things.
Look at that. You know who wouldn't have fucked that up is Butter.
Nope.
Seriously,
Wait, who's there?
Look at that. 2 tag pros.
What are you saying, Quay?
Who's their miners captain?
EPIP. I'm pretty sure.
probably is it Ethan?
Oh my god, no, Dart, no! Oh no,
How
gotta be close to
could
the
this
flag.
happen to me?
Well, I think he got boosted.
Sorry,
was-
who did you say there? No, the other one got boosted. Darth was just kind of chilling.
EPIP. I'm
Where
pretty
is
sure.
the server test located?
I think
This
EPIP
one is in
means-
Dallas.
This one's in Dallas. If
Yeah.
you press escape, it'll
Yeah.
tell you.
It basically
Oh.
throws
Really?
you wherever you want.
Oh wow, is that new?
Like a couple months old by now, right? A month old maybe?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
the
It
single
only
one.
took them what, like 5 years to do it.
No,
So that's
Lambda
good.
won't even fix more bugs. He's on vacation in Patagonia. Is that where he's at?
Yeah,
Sweet.
Yeah. How?
pretty on brand.
Volume slider, and then a couple years later, you got kind of usable servers. That's good.
I don't know, man. These servers are kind of fucking trash sometimes.
Yeah, they're a little
I
like.
said kind of usable, but they're not any worse than the original ones.
The best part about it is it lets West Coast players not have to be radius all the time. Nice cap again there. The rolling bomb.
Guys,
whatever happened.
EPIP is our hit of the week, I've decided.
You took the
benching
hit of the
butter.
week for benching butter.
Yeah.
You know what's
Ethan,
grim?
literally go fuck your own face.
You know what's grim though is imagine like EPIP telling you over mic that you're benched.
I don't know what EPIP sounds like, but... Ha!
She's like
Oh,
this
okay.
goofy like Asian girl, and she
I'm
just
just
That's
is
not
imagining.
EPIP.
I'm just imagining
My
my.
only
So female...
tip in Raspberry is back when Mumble was a thing and they ran tournaments, they would spam incessantly and come into people's channels and spam their link to join their stupid tournament.
That seems like a bit much. If you're not joining from the tree links, they're probably not going to join from the personalized link.
true. Well, I mean, I don't know. They got the girl advantage. If they personally come ask you, you might be
That's true.
obligated as a desperate man. You know,
Yeah, you're just thinking
I
like,
wouldn't
okay,
know anything about
that's how they got their fucking tree powers in the first place, guys.
Yeah, luckily, Asif has no experience with girls and Mumble and
Yeah.
anything like that.
You're thinking like, okay, if I join this tourney, I might get a girlfriend out of it. You never
Mm.
know.
I'm gonna make
True.
a new
You
Discord
want
channel.
a fucking tree house?
I'm gonna make a
Got
new
you.
Discord channel for whenever dude doesn't respond to me. It's gonna be called the Ghost Room. And
Oh,
hang out.
great.
That should just be your movie request channel.
Except no one else is allowed in.
Make the ghost room, and then Jem's gonna randomly show up.
Oh, true.
I get
Alright.
called ma'am on the phone a lot. Am I allowed to show up?
You're called what?
Ma'am.
Yeah.
So when
Oh,
Koi's on the
voice
phone, it's like,
recognition.
You sound like a girl.
He sounds like Protag.
I've never heard protagonist
Oh,
speak.
that's
That
fucked.
actually
You
Trying-
told
kind
me.
of do sound like Protag, actually. There's an excuse in that he's like 17.
No, he's
Okay.
in college now, I think.
Okay, well, when I
yeah,
last
yeah,
heard him, he was
yeah.
still in high school.
Koi, would you like to tell your friendly old woman story that you relayed to us on chat the other day?
Oh yeah, that's a good story.
I heard
think
Koi's
I
being
just heard that
17.
was weird.
Yeah. go ahead.
Oh, that too. But okay, so this lady I delivered to the other day, she was real friendly and she was like chatting on. Like I was trying to get out of there, but she was talking about her cats and her cats were awesome, so I'm not complaining. And she asked like if I had graduated, and I said yeah. And then she asked if I was going to go to college, and I said yeah, I'm actually 26. She goes, wow, I thought you were like 17 or 18. Are you married? And I said nope. She said, do you have a girlfriend? I said nope. She said, do you have a boyfriend? And I said nope. And then she like said like, you know, whatever works, blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah, like it's cool that you're open-minded about that. And she's like, yeah, a lot of people my age aren't, blah, blah, blah. So we talked about that for a second. And then it's like pretty cool, you know, having a good moment. And the next words out of her mouth were, I do have prejudice for the blacks though. So that moment died real quick.
How did
Did you
you?
tell her that you're black?
Yeah, she might have not known.
Yeah, so how did I respond to that? I kind of just was like, oh, okay. And then she explained it a little more, and like I said earlier, like, it's like very slightly better than it could have been. Her point was like, I live alone and young black men commit a lot of crime, which is not good. It's very bad. But it's like better than just like blacks are an inferior race, like, I guess. And so I said, like, well, everyone has, biases, and it's important to recognize those so that we don't let them.
Look at that. Who needs butter?
So that we don't let them affect our opinions of actual people, or something like that. I kind of just like tried to find a way to say like that's not okay without like shitting on this old lady.
Yeah, I mean that's better than what I would have gone with, which is just the haha yeah, and then I'm implicitly racist as I leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
You would have done a lot better than what me or dude would have done.
You would have been like, hell yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. Tell them.
Represent.
Preaching to the choir.
Dude would have started talking about the Oscars. Be like, yeah, they think they can join our Oscars.
Does she adhere to the one drop policy?
Yeah, dude's a big proponent of that.
The what?
The one drop policy.
I don't know what that means.
How would you like to explain to our friend here? Our innocent friend?
If you have any genetic lineage whatsoever, you are whatever that little trace is.
Oh yeah,
included.
yeah, totally.
With, of course, white being the baseline.
Yeah. If there was ever any non-white in your,
Yeah.
you are that race.
Which makes me black, according to 23andme.com. So, hell yeah, I'm actually for it now. Now that I think about it, I'm a big proponent of this. I wish I was black.
You're way
without
cooler
having
now.
to look black. Because that's the real disadvantage, is having people think you're black. But if I could just have all the coolness, that'd be awesome.
As we know, Quiz is
It's an
the
advantage.
of cool.
What'd you
It's
say?
like if you have half black, half white, right? They're gonna be called black no matter what.
Yeah. But it's
Thanks,
like
Obama.
it was used in like the super extreme for like voting rights and stuff.
Wait, this
Yeah,
is a real
so
thing?
23andMe. I think-
No, this
I
is the
think
real
most
thing,
of them
dude. This
are-
is the real thing.
No, this is like a real thing that happened in American history.
And also
Oh
like
my
ethnic
god!
cleansing.
What,
Yeah,
your
I think-
country's the worst!
Ethnic cleansing too. It
Yeah.
involves that.
Your country's
I
the
don't know
worst!
this story, but
Yeah, but to be
23andMe
fair, it came from an innocent place, you know.
Did it?
We didn't.
Did it?
I don't think
We
it
didn't think that they
Listen.
had the mental capacity to know what the best decision was.
It's not innocent.
Do you let your dog
As
vote?
if it
Why
has
let your
been
black person
like
vote?
preactively removed from the stream.
Just your casual, innocent thinking other races are subhuman. No biggie.
Hey, they were
Can you mark
they-
this for mature audiences and remove as if and put me back?
they were at least 3/5 human, if I learned anything.
Oh my god, I'm scared to open Twitch chat right now. Oh, Tanador
It's
says...
alright, it's just Tanador. Tanador doesn't mind, he knows me.
People used to, in like voting booths, people used to do the pencil test, which is like if a pencil could stay in your hair, you weren't allowed to vote. That's like a real thing also.
You just had like
Fun fact.
greasy hair.
Take a fucking shower then, and then you can vote.
It was olden days.
It's prejudiced against
I
Italians.
always
dude.
showered.
I'm probably gonna get banned from Twitch for just like spewing racist nonsense over here.
No, fucking. There was this dude that me, MCO, and ID were watching the other day, last night. He was like an actual racist. It's his fucking stream title was literally like "Proud White Man Plays Piano" or something.
Yeah.
Plays
Maybe he
piano.
was just being
Yeah.
proud that he was white and wasn't being racist.
Sorry says, I thought the
That's-
pencil test was if you needed a boob lift.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wait,
That's the
going
new
back to the
pencil test.
Oscars, by the
Anyway,
way, did you
You
guys see
guys
the
are
quote?
losing by 2, so that sucks.
And as we can see
Did you
here,
guys
Darth
see
was
this
a.
quote in the New York Times? Hold on. Wait, okay, fine. Talk about the text.
Okay, Darth obviously didn't need to be subbed in there. He just had a horrible game. Butter would have carried that. Moving on, you can.
Yeah,
That's
Darth
true.
honestly, Jesus, Darth 21 returns. That's it. He had the third least support in the entire game. That's pathetic.
All right,
Like, help
you-
your team out, Darth.
you can continue, Quace. Go on. Sorry, I had to get that
Okay.
in before we left the screen.
We're gonna play Guess the Race. Okay.
Okay, that sounds fun.
This is in an Oscars article from the New York Times. One voter, a studio executive in his 50s, admitted that his support for Green Book was rooted in rage. He said he was tired of being told what movies to like and not like.
He's Maori.
What'd you say?
Maori.
I thought it was just
Maori? Maori? Is
You
that
know,
where
like-
is that where you're going for half? Maori, Maori?
Yeah.
It's like them
Oh,
fucking sisters.
I was gonna say white, but I think Hav might be right on this. I'm gonna give it to him.
I'm just making the stream title Grunt and Racist.
I think he's from Ivory Coast. That's my guess.
Okay.
I like how you're like, just to be specific.
I
Ivory
will tell
Coast.
you guys, my dad took a DNA test, one of those like popular ones, and it gives like this report, and it said like, like you have like 1% Ethiopian blood, and it said like it's about 10 generations back, which puts it between 1780 and 1830, and I was like, oh no,
Oh, let's go.
oh no.
Well, Ethiopia was resilient to colonial imperialism, so it could be
I don't know if
okay.
it was actually Ethiopian, to be fair. It was just
Why are they
black.
so resilient to food?
Well, it's really important if it's Ethiopia or not, since they're the only country that never got truly colonized. It was only like Italy for like a little bit, and there's sphere of influence.
This is now an
I'm sure
educational
some-
stream.
Yeah. I'm sure some number of slaves came from there, though, and I'm really, really concerned that someone in my family did a
It
rape.
was just fucking.
Are you at all
They just
Italian?
had normal sexual relations. Maybe it wasn't.
Am I at all Italian? Yes, there is Italian in my blood. So.
Alright. Oh.
Coy's
That
famous
they had a
ancestor,
sphere of
Thomas
influence there,
Jefferson.
so.
I was just
Nice
assuming,
sphere of
that it was
influence.
like
Tag pro game. I like it. That was good.
given
Go
the fact that
Butters!
it put the estimate, given the
Yeah,
fact that
butter.
it put the estimate prime slave years, I was a little concerned of the implications.
It's a whole
Prime
different,
slave.
whole different ballgame if it's from Eritrea, though.
I mean, haven't you guys ever worked fucking retail and like you get a discount on like the fucking?
I don't want to know where this is going.
No, never mind.
No, you
You're
don't.
Get the power.
But you know, you
You have to
get a
keep going because I
discount.
truly don't know where you're going.
You get a fucking discount off the merchandise if you work at the fucking store.
Oh, god damn it. Oh my god. Who let
Go,
Aztec
Nick.
on this stream?
I get my slaves at cost. Don't worry about it.
Dude, remember when I called you like 3 steps from Steve King? Asdif is like 2 steps past Steve King.
I remember who Steve King is.
Steve
Clearly,
King
we had this conversation.
is a-
I forgot who he is.
Representative.
He's a
Um,
racist.
Yeah, he's
Oh, right, that
from,
dude.
from Iowa. He's also my.
He's
Yeah, go
a
ahead.
he's a great racist.
Good job, Grant. Nice voting, idiot.
I have 0 vote to whether or not Steve King is representing Iowa or not.
Wow, Green didn't even vote. What an idiot.
Grant didn't even move to Steve King's district to vote against him.
Yeah, what an idiot.
What a
Show some
fucking yeah.
There's nothing of
Oh,
value in that
easy.
section of the state. Nothing of value.
He's a
Except Steve
cheat.
King, according to Asdif.
This map is obnoxious. I hate it.
Oh, by the way, I looked it up. It was Nigerian, which gets like 10 grimacing faces out of 10
yeah, that's
on the slave rape scale.
Nigerian prince.
Actually,
What's Coy's
Yeah,
nickname now?
Would that from the Dutch?
I don't know who was in the Nigeria region. I don't have any Dutch in me though.
You have to look this up. Do some field reporting quick, Have.
Alright, 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, wait. Are you suggesting to have not watched the Tag Pro game? How dare you?
No, I thought he had
Yeah,
2
that's
monitors.
good.
I have 2 screens, but I can do both.
I think Nigeria might have just been British, actually, because they
That
don't.
sounds right. That sounds right, yeah.
Because I'm just trying to think of what languages they speak, and there's really nothing but English and like indigenous languages. Whereas like
Yeah.
like there's all the
Block,
French
block,
speaking
block,
ones,
block,
and then
block,
there's
block,
a couple
block.
like Portuguese speaking ones. But I think
No,
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
I think he was worried about. I don't know if he got bombed, but he's at least worried about the bomb there. That Butter knocked him behind.
That shit
Oh, this
literally
one
couldn't have
was
fucking.
Yeah,
Alright,
Nigeria
Jar's
is
got
UK.
All right, cap this, and then. Yep.
Put over.
Oh, Darth got defused. That's
Look at
just.
that. They feel bad and they're just feeding them easy
Alright,
opportunities.
Pop quiz,
now.
everyone.
Oh,
How many
pass through.
How many caps are we up or down right now? As of
Two.
recap.
One.
Now you're
It's
down by
just
2.
one.
No, down by one. 100%. God bet my life on it.
It'd be really funny if you knew that because I forgot to change like the stream to actually show what the not scores. That does remind me. Of
Let's go. They needed
I'm
butter.
actually almost sure they lost 5-3.
Always need butter.
It is
This
5.
is the most confident I've ever been about this game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
were
was
correct.
5-3 last game.
Good job, everyone, except for dude. Dude, horrible
Can't
job.
believe it's not butter.
Horrible job, dude. Oh my god, let's go make plays. Butter. Oh, that's a good idea.
Way to fucking go, Darth.
Execution,
No, you
slightly
can't hate
lacking.
Darth. It's E-Pip's week.
E-Pip is the hate of the week. Plus, Darth watched our stream.
I can't believe E-Pip
Oh.
would put Darth in right there. Why did they
Yeah,
put Darth into
really.
that play?
He's only got 9 fucking
It's-
returns.
What a loser. I bet E-Pip doesn't even have any returns.
I bet he hasn't seen the
Probably.
tutorial video. I bet E-Pip hasn't shown the minor scene in the tutorial video, just to make sure they all know it. So,
Coach was telling me earlier that he is a big supporter of the movement for a White History Month.
It's true. Why don't we get our history month?
we have 11 of them.
There's the Black Entertainment Awards. Why isn't there the White Entertainment Awards?
Those are the Oscars, dude.
This is a white
Hello,
did
Green
you
Television.
watch the Oscars this year?
Green Book?
Yeah, Green Book, the movie everyone thinks is like vaguely racist. I mean, not everyone, but plenty of people think there's some race issues. I haven't seen it. I can't really comment, but
I want
But
to
you
watch
know,
it.
you need to read the things the New York Times linked in response to that guy saying he doesn't like being told what movies to watch or to like.
When they were accepting the Best Picture thing, there are at least 2 black guys on stage.
Mahershala Ali
There-
was one of
at
them.
least 2.
And I think
at least
Octavia was the other person on stage.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's at
Dylan.
least 2 out of
It's basically
20.
just a remake of Driving Miss Daisy, and I'd be willing to bet it's nowhere near as good.
My favorite part about that dude is Spike Lee last time he lost Best Picture was also Driving Miss Daisy. So,
Wait, did
Yeah.
you guys
Do the right thing.
see fucking Spike Lee's response to it earlier? It
And
was
Jordan
like they
Peele.
asked if he liked the movie, and he goes, "Hey, you're British, right?" And the guy says, "Yeah," and he's like, "And you're British too, right?" And he goes, "Yeah." He's like, "Then I'll respond with a British answer. Not my cup of tea."
Mike is an idiot, and he's also
was
super
hilarious,
fucking
to be fair.
racist.
It was
Hates Mike.
hilarious, to be fair.
yeah.
What's
Let's
Spike
go
Lee's
for it,
racism situation here?
Weird.
Spike Lee is super racist against white people, and then goes with,
But,
Oh,
like,
Darth, hold it.
the response of "You can't be racist to white people."
Spike Lee's that one who made that fucking them black people movies, right?
Yes, the
Yes.
black people.
Spike Lee's made some outstanding movies.
Oh.
I feel like
Oh,
I
Butter!
Oh no.
I saw
I
that
believe
one
you
happen.
put butter in. Are you kidding?
Can you censor that on the
Guys,
stream?
To be
There's-
honest, I don't know if I can put butter as all 4 options in the MVP after that.
Well, the problem was he's rusty because he's a little cold now. He didn't get his warm.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
true.
that's
He
true.
pit
It's
benched
really,
him
he never
for at-
did.
If he would have
Well,
put
he,
without
like,
him,
never
his
did.
hands would have been more warm, and he would
It
have been able
fucking
to
iced him.
ice in
Yeah,
the butter.
butter never had a chance. You're right. I'm sorry for doubting.
But no, what the hell's with that movie? Is it always do the right thing? Is that
do,
what it
do
is?
the right thing.
Do the right thing, which is very, very, very good.
Yeah, but what we're saying, dude, is that lost to Driving Miss Daisy. You know, this year Black Klansman lost to Driving Miss Daisy. Or
Driving Miss Daisy.
two Driving to Daisy.
You know the
Two-
director of Boots Riley?
I did not hear what
What?
you said. Repeat.
The director of Boots Riley?
I think
Nope.
I do.
Heard about you.
Have
Also,
Um,
as if when you asked a question about someone making black people movies, were you thinking of Tyler Perry? Be honest.
No, I was legitimately thinking of the do the right thing
Spike Lee.
because I want to say that one with Giancarlo Esposito, but I don't even know if that's his name. I just know it's
That's,
a real
what
Bean
is it?
sounding one.
And if you're thinking that black person movie, what are you thinking of? Fresh?
Huh?
Are you thinking
Oh,
of?
Fresh. That black person movie with Giancarlo Esposito. Oh my god, that was the
No,
riskiest
dude,
moves ever.
it's
Nick
the one with the
Block.
fucking. I don't know how to
Drive the
I'm
movie.
not spoiling.
Are you thinking of Precious based on the novel Push by Sapphire?
That movie sucks, by the way.
Yeah, you got me.
Could be something, maybe.
It's one of my favorite movies to reference. Like, I don't really know anything about the movie. I just like saying Precious based on the novel Push by Sapphire.
Oh wait, we're tied right now. What the fuck? When do we get a second?
No, I was thinking
guys,
to do the right
guys,
thing.
Guys, they go to overtime like every week. This is ridiculous.
The last time we said that, the other team scored like 3 caps in the last minute.
Coys wants
so-
to be done, okay? He has places to be.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I gotta play
Giancarlo isn't
Final
do the right thing, fucking dude.
Yeah, it
Thanks,
is.
Legion, for confirming.
So let's see a cap happen right here.
Easy's
Let's
out
fucking go
past
easy.
1.5.
The young. Oh,
That was more old Easy than young Easy.
it's true.
Is OT a sudden death or no?
Nope, it's 2
Oh.
5.5s.
Oh god, that's torturous.
Yes, it
I like
is.
reading Twitch chat at like way after our conversations and see things like Tanner saying, "Who's the part Blackie again?"
Oh, yeah.
It's a fat 0.3% of me. One drop roll, baby.
Oh, you're 0.3% impure. Gross.
0.3.
Oh shit. Legion had you at 10 times, dude.
Legion's giving me too much credit.
It's
We're
because
too
you're.
little if we go with the unwilling slave narrative.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no!
fuck, boys!
Overtime.
Nope, that's
No overtime.
No,
Hell
no
yeah.
overtime. It's done. Let's
Every time.
How could this happen to me?
Alright, is Darth gonna rage?
So many games they just let slip away.
At least they probably knew what the score was, unlike some people who
Well, wait,
were
isn't that
named
week six?
unnamed. Sap.
That's true.
What?
So they won, right?
I think so.
Yeah, they won.
Yeah, they won.
Hmm.
Just smile, everyone.
Congrats on the win, guys.
I mean, I see the scoreboard says 4-3, so
Yeah, but were up like 7-0 last game.
they won by
Shut
8
up.
then.
Darth even got fewer returns than his pitiful 21 return half this time. Just not good enough.
Alright, Koi, you got the poll. We gotta hit people up before they
We
leave.
posted it in group chat. Here's the stream chat. Here's the Discord. Nope, that's Slack. Here's the Discord.
Are you gonna
chat.
send
I
it-
didn't post it.
Send it to Slack anyway.
No one responded on Slack when I posted the straw poll and Twitch link. I don't think anyone came this time. I think they learned last time. Like Biscuit warned everyone in like a private channel.
I'm glad you enabled IP duplication checking. I wouldn't
Yeah,
want
hell yeah.
I wouldn't want
No-
the vote to be skewed.
I care about
The integrity.
the integrity of this vote.
Hold on, let me get
Do
on
we
my
know
fucking.
which turn is winning?
Looks like Blair's gonna win.
Who just voted?
I
Oh
just
wow,
voted-
we're getting too many votes.
I
We're
just
too
voted
many
for
to
one
track.
one return.
Wait, let me just
Well, we got like 3 at once, so it's tough to say.
give me a second so I can go on my phone's like internet access and vote again.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
what I'm about
please
to.
do not besmirch the validity of this vote. Besmirch is not the word I want up there, but whatever. Gonna have to do.
The first half score, sorry, is on not the main page, but this page. I probably forgot to turn that on, didn't I? Whoops. No, I did. Later on.
Oh, Yes thanked us for the stream. He
Oh
obviously is not
no.
listening.
He obviously does not understand.
Yeah, he goes, was there, well, he didn't know it was us. He said, was there a stream? If so, thanks for the stream. And then Waterwheel linked it. And then Yes said,
You're
thanks for
welcome.
it. And
Yes, you're welcome, buddy. No.
Now he's definitely gonna listen.
Yeah, we baited him with reverse psychology. Koi's putting his degree to work.
Yep. That's why it took so long. I had to go backwards and forwards to get the reverse psychology part.
Oh, man.
How could
Alright.
James Harden shoot 0 of 10 from 3 tonight? Oh my.
It's James Harden.
I have him on my fantasy team, that's why.
Madden.
Oh,
Alright.
got him.
Boom.
So we got one of the butters has 6 votes. I'm not sure which one.
I think it's one return, but I'm not sure.
I voted for
Yeah,
one.
it's always
I
top
voted
butter.
for both return.
No, last time it was 2 return, and one time it was bottom turn.
Yeah.
Third
That's your
return
thing?
never has the performances to get this MVP.
Yep. I voted 3 return, but it didn't really go. It didn't really.
Right. Well, let's.
This return's garbage.
Oh, sorry,
The
voted.
return got benched.
Oh,
Are
hello.
we getting you with churn?
Yeah, he's here. Hello, Churn.
Oh, hi, churn.
Your wish is my command.
Yeah.
Time you missed the flag and they capped.
With a rolling bomb. Would you like to explain the thought?
Ah.
I do remember that. I remember it well.
Are you trying some tricks there, or what happened? Just walk us through. Nub step us through.
I believe I had momentum in the way that didn't let me get to. Because I remember I don't remember making a conscious decision to not get to the flag, so I'm pretty sure it was not physically possible for me to get to the flag.
Well, it was, but you didn't.
But see, I don't remember that. So
It was all a
It's because
blur.
you went
don't
off
think-
it for like a split second, and then it was too late.
I think what happened is you were
Yeah.
like chasing full speed with a rolling bomb, and I thought you'd slow down to sit on the flag with the rolling bomb.
you would think that I would do that,
But you overshot it, and then I believe I said "uh-oh" twice, and then he capped, and then I said "uh-oh" another time, and then you sat on me with the rolling bomb after that because the flag was big.
Yes, I believe that is an accurate
Yeah,
assessment of what happened.
So, nevertheless, even with the one blunder, you managed to win MVP for the 6th week in a row. Have any comments about your streak going into this week?
I feel like maybe we should throw a Darth option.
Well, we were going to, because we were thinking
I don't know.
we only had 21 returns in that half where he got benched, so we weren't sure if that was an MVP quality performance. Even less in the fourth half.
He had the third fewest support in the game in that half, and it's like, dude, what are you even doing?
Yeah,
Help your
fair.
teammates. You're so selfish.
They didn't win any games with Darth in.
It's true.
That is true.
Also,
That's a
Butter,
good point.
you're probably aware of this, but this is the 4th consecutive game in which you guys have been tied in the final minute and lost.
Yes,
That's
I
not-
am very aware of that, and I'm very aware of how we are. I think 3-10 now or something, with a minus three cap differential.
Wow, that
You
is.
guys are the best team at the bottom.
Yeah,
You're really just making sure
You guys
that
have won
next,
3 games? What the
I
hell?
think they won 2 games. I'm not sure about that.
Oh.
Okay,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
It was either 1-1, or 2-1. I don't remember if you won 2 the first week or not.
I just need to.
no,
close out
we had an
games.
O2 win the first week.
I mean,
we're,
I
we're
guess.
the reverse 2018 Mariners.
Yeah. Are you going to acquire lots of talent to try to?
We're gonna
Be better.
sell all of our top players and then get a bunch of players who will probably be good in like 3 seasons.
Well, see, here's
because
the
that's how
sorry,
Tag works.
I found an issue on step 1 of that plan, which is
That
sell all
doesn't
the
sound
good
like,
players.
reverse Mariner.
No, we're gonna sell our majors players
Okay,
for a better
Oh.
minors team.
all right, that makes more sense.
Because our
Guys,
majors team's solid.
Just to make sure, EPIP is your minors captain, correct?
Officially.
Yeah. Who makes the
Okay,
lineup
good.
decision?
We were shitting on EPIP this
Who's
week.
unofficial?
Yeah,
EPIP garbage.
EPIP was the hate of the week for
Oh,
benching.
nice.
mainly.
I think this is the first week she's attended a game since week 1. So
Yeah, well, we figured
Wow.
that someone had to bench Butter, and that was our
Yeah.
our go-to choice.
I think that was Bright. That was Bright's choice.
Well,
Fucking Bright.
Ouch.
Doesn't know shit.
well, luckily
Right.
Shit,
You
because
better
I-
watch
I
out
didn't-
next week.
we have one more
I
week.
didn't scrim this week, so
And look where it got you guys. You know, you fucking won that half, didn't you? The last half?
we did win the half.
So if you would have just fucking been in the game before that, it would have been easy peasy. Bright, what are you doing?
Hey, as if was not prematurely hit anyone here.
Seriously, next week is going to be Bright's week.
We must give everyone a fair
Just
shake.
direct all this with EPIP. All that, just swap
Oh,
Bright
okay,
out
yeah,
with
fuck
EPIP.
you, Pip.
Luckily, I don't think anybody watches these streams, so you're good.
So, if
What the
anyone made it to the end of this stream, I would just like to say I do not think there should be a White History Month.
Are you doing
Was
this
that-
right
Boys,
now?
Was
you're
that
racist.
topics of discussion?
Probably for a
Oh,
game
yeah.
and
Butter, it got dark, okay?
a
It got
game and a
really dark.
half of just straight racism.
For everyone who
Darker than
made it
Black
to the
History
end of
Month?
the stream, I
There is
fully
a,
meant
like,
what I said.
I
And I'm not
said the
taking
word-
any of it back.
I said the word slave rape like 12 too many times on this stream.
Okay, can't wait to watch.
12 times of slave rape.
God damn it. I wanted to make it clear that I didn't agree with White History Month. I also wanted Butter to really wonder where the stream went this week. And I think I succeeded in
I didn't even finish watching last week's. Sorry.
What?
That's
Well,
actually
last
probably
week-
why we lost, is because I didn't finish watching the
So
stream.
definitely.
It's just kidding. I wasn't
Yeah.
part of that one anyway, so it didn't matter.
It was probably one of our best works so far.
Guys, Yes
'cause
does
I was
not
there.
think he could beat up the person with his name, but he wouldn't tell us what it is, so.
Oh, yes, way to be a pussy.
Yeah, really. Puss boy, yes.
Ezra,
But
what about you? Did you beat up the
Oh, I
famous
could
person?
fuck up
Oh, yeah,
Michael
you said
Jackson.
Yeah, I forgot you said that. No, you're
What
Michael
about-
Jordan. I'm sorry. We're doing living people.
What
Oh,
about your middle name, As if, huh? You a famous one?
I don't know if I have.
You don't know if you have a middle name?
I don't
Seems
know.
like something you should know.
Well, the thing is now is I know what he's gonna do as soon as I fucking say it. He's just gonna make fun of me mercilessly.
Oh, how could we forget Stephanie from Lazy Town? Sorry,
Oh.
I
Yeah,
saw
that's the most famous Stephanie.
Truly. There are like I'm not gonna say who prompted this because I don't want to dox people like you did with, you know. But there are like not that many famous Bryants from my Googling. Like not really famous people.
What
I can
about
only think of
Brian Reynolds?
This is awful. Because I think it might actually be Brian Urlacher, which not great.
The fuck is that?
Hey, he
Linebacker.
Hall
Number
of Fame
54.
linebacker for the Chicago Bears.
Let's fucking go, boys.
This ranker website for famous birthdays has
I'd go with Brian Eno.
who I've never heard of.
I mean, Brian
Brian
Cox?
Redmond, who's a YouTube star. Brian May, I have heard of,
Brian Eno.
but like, yeah, I don't think he's more famous.
He's crossword famous.
Yeah, I know. I just said earlier in the stream that people were overrating how famous sports people are.
You morons!
Well,
Well,
Brian-
okay,
what about-
does the spelling have to
What about
match? Does it
Brian
really have to
Wilson?
match?
I
Brian
think it should,
Cranston.
but
Brian Cranston.
Yeah, it'd be Brian Cranston.
Way outpace. I don't know why he's not on this fucking website.
What
Brian
about
Cranston, Brian Adams.
Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson, who's that?
The,
Is that
the
Beach
Beach
Boys.
Boys.
The Beach Boys.
Yeah.
This is now a pet sound stream.
What about Brian from Family Guy?
What about Brian Dozier?
A famous Dodgers legend, Brian Dozier.
Brian Scalabrine.
Yep, he's on
Yeah.
here.
No, but we mentioned you in stream. Do you think you
Oh,
could beat
Brian Williams.
Butterbean, the professional boxer? I was gonna say.
I opened your stream for a second. Okay, so like we were about to start the game, and then Goober and Brett were like, "Wow, Grant has the best stream. The stream is amazing." And so I opened it up to see what was going on, and you had the Google image search for the Butterbean wrestler or whatever.
I don't know.
And I was like, "Okay," and then I closed.
Wait, who said your stream was amazing?
Bright and Goober.
Wow, thanks, Brighton Goober.
I don't know. I
I
didn't
think
mean.
I think that was because of the like images. You had like a Darth Vader and a butter and
Yeah.
Yeah.
those things. I think they appreciated.
Well, they saw that because I was probably figuring out who's the most famous person you can beat in a fight. But then the dude suggested this dude and said, "I can't believe it's not Butter." And for some reason, I hit game capture before that, so it just showed my Firefox window, which was just me
Oh,
googling
nice.
Brian Butterbean and putting it on there.
Yeah, most of your team would lose pretty handily to their namesakes. Like Darth Vader's gonna kick Darth's ass.
I mean, any of the Darths. You don't have to pick Vader.
I
Just
think
pick any
Megatron's
Darth.
probably got Megatron. He's
Mega-
probably got Megatron.
Fire Cape. Is he gonna lose to Fire Cape, Grant?
Well, I don't know. Megatron is actually Megatron IRL, so it's a
Is the stream
push.
still going, by the way?
Yeah, stream is still going.
Yes.
Cool.
Hello, viewers.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We
Does anyone
probably
have
have
anything?
so many of them.
Does anyone want to
Easy
sign off?
what?
Oh,
What do we
wait.
pick for easy? I don't remember.
Oh wait,
the
hold on, I have
Twitch
a joke.
emote.
I don't actually. Hold on.
The Twitch emote from. You can look on the
Which
stream.
Twitch emote is that?
It's like the frog, Pepe the Frog with the shades.
How about Easy E?
Oh.
Well, he is dead, so rip. But he's
What
gonna.
about like
what about the-
I
Easy
didn't know
Cheese?
that Patrick Swayze was dead. Fun fact.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
not
know
like
that.
shocking. It's just like a fun fact.
What
Oh,
famous Grants are there?
Grant Hill is the best I could find.
Oh yeah, he'd kick your ass.
hmm So, Kois, did you want to mention
Your
the
actual name. What about famous Normans?
famous marshals, Marshall Mathers?
Oh yeah, he'd
Yeah.
probably kick your ass.
Yeah, Norman's like number 3 on the list of names I go by.
Greg Norman.
I think we're sticking to first names. Otherwise, Danica Patrick would be up there for me.
I'd pay to see Danica Patrick fight Kois.
I'm still waiting
like
for the
she'd kick
Grand
his
Prix.
ass.
Alright, so
Is she still hot?
probably.
She's pretty
I
attractive.
don't know. Google it.
Kois, did you
You
want
want
to
to
talk
go
about
down your
your
website?
do you have your joke for the question of the
I'm
chat day?
scrolling through some. They're all so bad. But sure.
Alright, so this is a question. This is completely bonus material. If you haven't tuned out right now, you're sick in the head, but you should be tuned out anyway. So here's a question that was in chat today. Let us assume you met a rudimentary magician. Let us assume he can do 5 simple tricks that he can and he can pull a rabbit out of a hat.
Oh, that's good.
He can make a coin disappear. He can turn the ace of spades into the Joker card, and 2 others of a similar vein. There are only his tricks, and he can't learn any more. He can only do these 5. However, it turns out he's been doing these 5 tricks with real magic. It's not an illusion. He can actually conjure a bunny out of the hats, and he can move a coin
Out of
through
the
space.
ether?
I'm reading this thing, and it's spelled completely wrong, so I'm making it up on the fly. So basically, he's
Can I ask a question quickly?
no, he's legitimately magical, but he's limited in scope and influence. Would this person be more impressive than Albert Einstein?
Okay, what's your question, dude?
Can he make the rabbit just appear and he just uses the hat to cover it up, or does it have to be out of the hat?
Out of the hat.
Any hat?
Well, just a hat.
Sure.
Yeah, any
This
hat.
is a really weird spot to like.
That's where your hang up is, dude. The hat.
Well, it's like, I need to know the scope of his magic. Like, if he could just be like, whoop-ha, and make a rabbit appear out of thin air, that's way more impressive than pulling it out of the hat.
Yeah, but it's a magic.
Like,
It's still the rabbit wasn't there before.
Making it appear in the hat, like it's.
It's still more impressive to me if there's no hat covering it up.
All right, so
If he just, like, makes a hat appear above your head. Wait, makes a rabbit appear above your head.
the only
just
reason
drops it on
the
your
only
head.
reason I read this is because Koi said he had a bad joke, and I was supposed to say yes, I do think that.
I have a
he's more
question.
impressive. No, shut up, Koi. What's your joke? We'll get to ask it afterwards.
Fuck
No,
you.
I want to have. We need to have the discussion first. It's not interesting if we don't have the discussion.
Fine, Asif,
It
unshut up.
depends on how you define
Does
it.
the race of the rabbit change depending on the hat?
All right, Asif, shut up.
Oh my
Have
God.
ask the question.
So if it's like a sombrero, is it Mexican? If it's like an Oakland,
All right, Asif, muted.
Mexican rabbits.
Have we defined the parameters for quantifying impressiveness?
Oh
No.
God.
That's
Oh,
basically
my
what
God.
you're
happens.
so fucking, you're so cool, Have.
I think Have is like secretly in chat because we had like Butter and Dino had a long argument about like the scope of the word impressive.
It basically ended up
It's
with
whatever you
Dino
want it to be.
drawing a picture of the words Grand Canyon on a resume and saying, yes, this is very impressive. And that's all you need to know about that. All
That
right.
sounds like an absolutely ridiculous
The answer
argument.
is yes, of course. Just to be clear, the answer is yes.
Yes.
This person is way more impressive than Albert Einstein.
The answer is no.
Unless you're Dino.
Unless you're Dino. Or Grant.
Unless you're Dino or Grant.
Or sorry.
Okay,
sorry.
Grant officially voted no.
Yeah, he's the only one who actually voted no. made his
Dino
own
liked
theory.
my comment and then unliked it, I'm pretty sure. Maybe he's still in the embargo. Alright.
Yeah, he respects the embargo.
Right.
Okay, so follow-up question: is this person more impressive than Butter's turn playing Tag Bro?
No.
No, of course not.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, well that wraps up this
That was
week.
the joke. We waited this
Great
long for
joke.
that.